This is why you quit. Day 3, 9:47 p.m. You're standing in the kitchen for a reason you can't fully explain, and you already lost. Not tonight, 11 hours ago. The fourth time today you had to decide the same thing all over again since breakfast. Cold turkey, quitting something completely, all at once. No taper, no step down. Sounds like the strongest move you can make. It's actually the most expensive one. That urge doesn't ask you once. It asks 12, 15 times a day. Once before you're even fully awake. Once mid-afternoon when your focus is already thin. Once late at night when nobody's watching. And every single time, you're not coasting on a decision you already made. You're redeciding from scratch. By decision number 9, you're not fighting the habit anymore. You're just out of decisions. Most people think going cold turkey is what real discipline looks like. All in, no excuses. Quit today. Prove it. That's backwards, and it's exactly why most cold turkey attempts die by Wednesday. Discipline was never about how hard you can fight one moment. It's about how few times you have to fight at all. Cold turkey maximizes the number of fights. That's the design flaw, not your willpower. Here's the fix. I'm calling it the decision budget because that's exactly what it is. A budget, and right now you're spending it wrong. 3 parts. Part 1, pre-decide once. The decision doesn't happen in the moment the craving hits. It happens the night before, on paper, nowhere near the trigger. Steve Jobs wore the same black outfit every single day for this exact reason. He's talked about cutting decisions like what to wear specifically so there was more energy left for the ones that actually mattered. Pre-deciding does the same thing to a craving. You're not negotiating with yourself at 11 p.m. You already closed that account at 9 a.m. Part 2, delete the choice point. If the option still physically exists in front of you, you're going to spend a decision on it no matter how firm Part 1 was. Keeping the app installed and just trying not to open it means you're making the same decision 50 times a day instead of once. Deleting it means the decision already happened, back when you had the energy to make it well. Discipline isn't standing in front of temptation and winning. It's not being in front of it in the first place. Every choice point you remove is one less withdrawal from a budget that's already thin by evening. Part 3, protect what's left. Whatever's left in that budget after a full day of small decisions, what to wear, what to eat, what to answer, what to ignore, is what you've got to fight the real one with. Roy Baumeister, the researcher most associated with studying this, found decision-making capacity behaves like a resource that runs down over the course of a day, the same way physical stamina does. Rest isn't a reward for finishing. It's what refills the account. Jobs wasn't running this alone. Obama did the same thing with his suits, only gray or blue on purpose. And he said plainly that he didn't want to be spending decisions on what he eats or wears when he's got far heavier decisions waiting. Neither of them called it discipline. They called it not wasting the budget on things that don't matter. That's the decision budget. Pre-decide once. Delete the choice point. Protect what's left. Stop treating quitting like one big fight you win through sheer force. It was never a fight, it's an account, and you've been overdrafting it every day without knowing it existed. Pre-decide the next one before it happens. That's the whole system. Comment budget if you want the exact pre-decide template I use, and I'll get it to you. Most of you watching this video have a burning desire to become successful, yet you set goals and fail to accomplish them. If you have experienced this, you might believe that you are incapable of achieving your dreams, but you are completely wrong. If you want to become successful, you don't need to set goals. You need to build systems. That is a whole different concept, which I made a video about right here.